Hi there, so I've received a really interesting email from Teeka this morning because I'm on his email list. And in this email, he's giving his honest opinions of where the crypto market is at, where he expects it to go. And the big idea of the email is this a crypto bear market bounce that we've seen in the past 10 days, or has the bull market returned? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a summary of what he said in the email. So hopefully that helps you decide what you want to do with crypto. Before I get into the email, Teeka Tiwari has done an interview of what he's calling the coming crypto panic, and it's all around what he's been banging the table about, which will be the most explosive event in crypto that we've ever seen. And basically, the coming crypto panic isn't going to be a selling panic, it's going to be a buying panic. This is worth paying attention to. This is going to be a huge event. So if you want to register for Teeka's interview here, completely free, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to this page down in the description. Just come to this page, click this button and enter your email, and you'll be taken straight to Teeka's interview. And he's going to go in depth for coming crypto panic and how you can take your advantage of it and how to position yourself for it. Great interview, so why not register for that? So, okay, let's get on to Teeka's email. So, has what we've seen a crypto bear market bounce, or has the bull market returns? Now, Teeka's basically thinking where we are at the moment is a scaled down version of a great financial crisis which is playing out in the crypto markets, and he doesn't expect us to go into a bull market yet. He says what we've seen over the past week, 10 days, has been a bounce. And he expects more pain to come in the crypto market. And he gives a couple of reasons why. Basically, and a lot of it is to do with greed and, companies over-leveraging themselves. And obviously, where we are now is getting them in trouble. Now, Teeka's potentially seeing that more big dominoes could fall. One area of concern for Teeka is the stability of Tether. Tether is a huge stable coin, and there's about 66 billion worth of US Tether in circulation. So if Tether gets into trouble, that could be a cause of another huge crash in the crypto market. So basically, he's keeping an eye on that. It doesn't mean he will crash, but Teeka's concerned about it. And sort of Bitcoin, Teeka's very concerned about Bitcoin miners because a lot of miners have tapped into a lot of debt, to fund their mining operations. And basically a lot of them, are under stress to make a profit as the margins shrink, as Bitcoin falls. And obviously, as the profits for miners fall, they're going to have to give up a lot of Bitcoin. And miners hold roughly 1.82 million Bitcoin. And if a lot of them sell off their Bitcoin, that means a lot of Bitcoin's going to come to into the market, and that's going to force Bitcoin to drop further. So that's another thing to watch as well. And also another sort of thing we might see is increased regulation. I mean, regulation in some ways needed, but it could cause a bit of headwind for the crypto market, especially in the short term. So basically, Teeka's thinking where we are is a big market reset. So basically, we're going to be going through the pain, and really only the strongest crypto projects are really going to come out of this that have got real world business applications and actually have actual value. So basically, we're not. The big summary of this is Teeka doesn't think we're at the bottom yet. He thinks we're still in the bear market, and he still thinks we could be in for further drops and falls. But crucially, Teeka thinks that Bitcoin's going to come out of this really strong, as well as Ethereum, as well as a lot of the other top crypto projects that are well financed and have real world value. And Teeka still expects Bitcoin to reach 500,000 in the following years. And another thing to really bear in mind is Ethereum. Ethereum's going through something called the merge. That's going to be completing around September 19th, words being had from the developers there. That could have a huge impact on the crypto market. What kind of impact? I don't know. But it could bring a flood of investors who've been waiting on the sidelines into the crypto market, especially Ethereum, which could send Ethereum soaring and other cryptos. Yeah, Ethereum's merge completion could have a huge impact on the crypto market in the coming months. So that's what Teeka's thoughts are on the crypto market. We're not out of the woods yet. Probably still got more drops to go, especially if some few big crypto markets fall, and Bitcoin miners get themselves into trouble and dump their Bitcoin. So yeah, basically there's more pain to come. But as always, the main thing in the crypto market at the moment is to be patient. Patience will reward itself. The good times will return, whether it's this year, next year, or the year after. And we are going to, in the future, there's going to be some huge value, hugely valuable projects you could buy at discounted prices. And if we see further falls in Bitcoin and Ethereum, worth putting money behind them if we see more falls. And other big crypto projects such as Cardano, Ether, and others as well. So the main thing Teeka's trying to get out here is be patient. Hold out these dark times in crypto because the good times will return. And when they do return, huge gains are going to come back to the people who played the game right, stayed patient, didn't panic, and basically bought crypto at the right time. So that's Teeka's sort of roundup of his email. Great email. Main thing is remember is we're not out of the woods yet. Be patient. The good times will return, and also keep an eye out for the Ethereum's merge because that could have a big impact on the crypto market as well. I'll just finish by saying if you want to register for Teeka's crypto panic interview where he reveals what the big crypto panic is all about and how you can profit from it, register for this for free. I'm going to put the link to this page down in the description. Just come here, click this button, enter your email, and you can register for this interview completely free, and you'll be taken straight to the interview once you register. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Hope you found the video useful and informative, and I'll speak to you soon.